Good morning, guys. Welcome to the You Are Beautiful podcast with only Grandmaster Gains. Jordan, you are missed, but your opinion is not required today, respectfully, because this podcast is directed towards men by a male himself, telling you guys that I am pretty disappointed with what I see today. That being said, I am also disappointed with how I myself have lived my life over the last 10 or so years. We today don't have many positive role models. Whether you're in your 20s, teens, a young boy, in your 30s, 40s, we don't have too many people telling us, guiding us, teaching us how to actually find happiness and success in every single aspect of your life. Whether it's finances, health, relationships, as a dad, as a brother, as a son. I mean, yes, they are self help books, but for the most part, when I look around, they're not really any good examples. Now, religion has done a good job, a decent job of telling us, teaching us not to lie, cheat, steal, chase drugs, sex, violence, all that stuff. But now it's just cool not to believe in God. It's cool not to follow any religion. It's cool to just be godless and do whatever the fuck you want. So, let's use me as an example. I mean, I respect my dad, my mom. In my opinion, they're the two best examples of parents I've ever seen. The way they struggled, the way they raised me. But my character, mostly, my morals, my characters, I would dedicate it to my mom. Or dedicate might not be the best word. I owe it to my mom. That doesn't mean my dad didn't do a good job. My dad was fucking awesome. I learned how to work hard, not to be a pussy, take care of your responsibilities. At no point in time whether I was ever without food, shelter, education, a roof over my head. He paid for my education, helped me come to the US, helped me out over here as well. So he did great. But I didn't really learn on how to have relationships, how life is going to be when it came to building a business, making money, finding structure in your life, having a girlfriend, having a wife, alcohol consumption, consciousness, what makes you happy, what I really wanted in life. So, without getting too all over the place, what I'm seeing is men have lost their ways because they're chasing the wrong thing. So, let's look at Hollywood. When I came to the US, all I wanted to do was at least get a higher education, establish myself, make some money, find a wife, have a good life. But no really direction on how to go about things. All I see online, all I see in rap videos, all I see in movies, what I came to the yes, what I saw around me was that men just want to make a bunch of money, do a bunch of drugs, drink a bunch of alcohol, party, and get a bunch of pussy. That's all it is. Look at Hollywood. Look at media. What is everybody flaunting on social media? Okay, I'm really, really successful. I got a good physique. So I can go out and do a bunch of drugs, drink a bunch of alcohol, and be around naked women. That's all it is. That's what everybody is flaunting. Your cars and your girls. Your cars and your girls. So I came to the US after I got my education. And I'm like, all right, let's see this. Let's make a bunch of money. Let's get a car. And what's the end goal? Go out downtown. Get a table, go get a bottle service, go to pool parties, and chase women. I did that for about 10 years. It leads to misery. You can do the sex, get all the sex you want, get all the drugs you want. At the end of the day, it all leads to misery. And you can see people like Dan Bilzerian and blah, 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 going around, Leonardo DiCaprio with all these young girls. I have seen Instagram fucking saying, how does Pete Davidson get all these hot girls? You really want to be with Kim Kardashian? Is that the type of girls you want? Look at what happened to any man who actually went and married in that family. Look at their father. Look what happened to Kanye West and that fucking footballer that she or basketball player that she was dating. And Pete Davidson, you guys envy Pete Davidson because he's getting a bunch of pussy, because he's going around and sleeping with a bunch of girls. You, in order to get what Pete Davidson has, you have to be Pete Davidson. Who wants to be a skinny little fucking bitch like him? Okay, he has a bunch of money, bro. Go make. I've hung out with people with way more money than me, and I'm living a good life. I came to the U.S. I'm living downtown. I have a nice car, and at the end of the day, I was still depressed because you can have all the money in the world, you can get laid quite a few times, but that empty feeling inside, that weird insecurity that you have, that I know you have, is not gonna go away. So this is what I see all over San Diego, especially all over the world. You get in your 20s, you start chasing women, drink a bunch of alcohol. You're like, all right, it's cool to get laid quite a few times. Oh, it's cool to fuck around with girls and treat them like shit. All right, do that in your 20s. Do that. By the time you're 30, 31, 32, the only interaction you've had is with hoes. That's all you've had. And that's the only type of person you know how to talk to. All right? So then eventually, you'll realize that you want to settle down. You want to find a girl. You want to get married. And you're like, oh, that's not going to happen. Well, eventually you're going to get tired. Now, let's say you're not tired. Now you're trying to date in your 30s. Right? The girls in your 30s that you're dating, well, unless you're going after younger girls, they've done the exact same thing in their 20s as you have. Debauchery, premarital sex, fucking around, getting laid, drinking alcohol, and that's it. Now, mentally, physically, you're destroyed. Okay, even if you've kept yourself in shape, somehow working out a little bit as a man, taking a little bit of steroids, or as a girl, put a bunch of makeup on their face, get some fucking Botox, put some shit in your ass, and you're just going around feeling empty and feeling shitty inside, but you look like these made-up dolls. Imagine a piece of shit fucking Toyota from 2000 with 200,000 miles on it, shit engine, car is breaking down, but you put a bunch of bumper stickers on it or an extended bumper, give it a nice paint job. It's still a shit car with a shit engine. And then you end up dating those people, and you have only done whole shit, and now you're interacting with somebody else, and they've done whole shit. How do you think that's going to end up? I look everywhere around me in their 30s. Everyone's single. Everyone's talking about, oh, it's so hard to date. It's so hard to date. It's so hard to date. Yeah, bro. Because all you've done is gone around a bunch of hoes, and now you've become a hoe. So when you meet a nice girl, that's what they see. And plus, if all you've done is acted like a hoe, drink, live your life selfishly, not really establish your business, establish yourself as a respectable human being, as a man, no good girl is actually going to like you. When you're like, hey, where are all the good girls at? Where are all the good girls at? Whenever you find a good girl, she's not going to be into you because you're going to act exactly the way you've been acting to all the low lives that you've been hanging out with. So there are a bunch of good women out there. I trained 25 of them. That excuse that men keep using, oh, where are all the good girls? All my friends who were single in their 30s, 40s, oh, where are all the good girls? Where are all the good girls? They are right there, bro. First, if you want to find a good girl, you have to become a good man. All girls are hoes. All girls are hoes. They're not. In order to find a girl who's not a hoe, you have to stop being a hoe. And let's say, what are you looking for? I want a girl who's loyal. I want a girl who has her shit together. I want a girl who's not crazy. Well, why would she be with somebody who's having sex with random girls once or twice a week? Why? Why would she want to be with you? Every single thing you do, the way you act, the way you look, the way you dress, the way you talk, it smells like a fuckboy. So they're never going to be with you. So trust me, guys. Now, this is what I'm offering right here on this podcast. I've pulled myself out of the deepest, darkest hole mentally. And the first thing I had to do was to quit alcohol. I'm telling you, that is the first number one thing you guys need to do. Oh, I'm sad and this and that. I can't get goals. I'm low. Dude, fuck all that. Fix your shit first. No girl, no woman is actually gonna help you solve your shit. All right, that emptiness, that sadness, that misery, where am I going in life, all of a sudden if you have any expenses or your finances aren't in order, whoa, it's me. Dude, you got to develop some pain tolerance. And the first thing you need to do is stop drinking, because alcohol is going to make you feel okay about your shit fucking position. Now, before you think, hey, if I have a bunch of money, then I can keep fucking around with these young hoes the rest of my life. No, I've met people in their late 30s, 40s, and 50s who have a bunch of money, who are making 7, 8 figures a year. 8 figures? How much is 8 figures? 6 figures, 100, now 7. Let's go with 7 figures. 7 figures, $1 million fucking dollars, 200, 300, 400, half a million, $1 million a year, have yachts, have boats, and I've hung out with them. And at that age, the only thing they've worried about is how much money they have, and try to fucking attract hoes who are going to come to them for their money. They haven't developed any fine personality. Nobody fucking respects them. And the only thing they have is their money. And I see these 40, 50-year-old losers acting like a bunch of bitches to these 21, 20, 25-year-old girls who take advantage of them. Like, I've seriously hung out with them, and it's a sad environment, bro. What you do in your 20s, you're going to end up doing in your 40s and 50s. And at that age, it's just sad and miserable. And I'm not going to talk to females about anything. I'm not going to give any advice. That's Jordan's job. But men, seriously, the first thing we need to do is we need to stop drinking alcohol. Shit, I hope this fucking thing is on. Hold on. Yeah, because this is the best one ever. Jordan, I love you. You're awesome. But this one's awesome too. Anyways, first, we need to stop drinking alcohol. Why? Because it's going to make you feel okay with your miserable little life just for a little bit. You drink alcohol, you feel better about going out on the weekend and not being happy. I mean, why do you get drunk on the weekend? No. The only reason you're getting fucked up on the weekends or at night because your Monday through Friday sucks. There's something wrong with your Monday through Friday that you want to run away from. And then drinking on the weekend is going to make you feel a little bit better, or during the week. And then once that hangover kicks in, once that alcohol goes away, you're going to start thinking about your miserable little life. So the first thing we need to do is we need to stop drinking alcohol. All right? Get that shit out. Second, you need to get in shape. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you say. Money, wife, family, success. I don't care if you're happily married, everything's good, and you have a good business. Your wife does not want to look at a fat, miserable piece of shit. But think about it the other way. Your kids, do you want your kid to grow up like you? Hell yeah, I'm going to have kids, and I want my kids to be the exact same version. They can have face tattoos and everything. They're going to be confident. They're going to have pain tolerance. If they have any relationship issues, any financial hardships, business shuts down, somebody dies, they're not going to break down and stop working. They're going to keep pushing forward. That's the example I want to set for my kids. When my wife looks at me, I want her to be proud of me. I don't have to worry about, I will never have to worry about my wife looking at another guy, because I'm going to be the best version of myself. Become the best version of yourself. Again, stop drinking alcohol. Start working out. I guarantee you, as you build muscle and burn fat, the fitter you get, you're going to make more money. You're going to be a better husband. You're going to be a better father. You're going to be a better boyfriend. You're going to make more money too. Your fucking credit score is going to go up. Every single year, the fitter I've gotten, every single thing in my life has gone up. That is because how do you get bigger, faster, stronger? How do you build muscle? How do you burn body fat? If you're drinking alcohol, you're drinking it a little bit less. If you are eating like shit, you're eating a little bit better. If you're hanging out with losers, you're hanging out with losers a little bit less. These are all the things you need to do to improve every single aspect of your life. And pain tolerance. Not drinking alcohol is painful. Going to the gym is painful. Dishing out money that you don't want to dish out on something good or on yourself is painful. Every single time you do something painful, a painful workout, do 2 more reps than you want to. You're training your body to tolerate pain. You'll be able to work a little bit harder. When you're hungry, you're not going to be like an asshole to your wife. When you're a little bit tired, you're not going to be cancel work or bitch out on work or not make that sale. Every single thing is connected with your physical fitness. A sloppy body means there's a sloppy mind, and a sloppy mind isn't doing shit. So let's recap. First, you need to stop drinking alcohol. Then you need to get in shape. If you're single, you need to stop being a hoe first. Stop fucking around with girls. Stop dating apps sucks. You have to get off your fucking dating app. Stop watching porn. Stop masturbating. If you keep watching porn, seeing a bunch of titties on your fucking screen and masturbating, how will you get the drive? That's pathetic. That's what your brain thinks it's going to deserve. Your brain, when you're horny, gives you a signal to procreate. That gives you the confidence to go out, talk to a woman, be a civilized human being, and then find the person that you love. If you're sitting at home drinking and fucking around with losers and watching porn all fucking day, how the fuck are you going to get a drive to talk to a nice woman? What are you going to think about yourself? That's what you deserve. Most of you, if you're stuck in a shitty relationship or have a tough time getting girls, or you're saying, oh, nobody likes me, this and that, how I'm only hanging out with a bunch of hoes, because the reason why you have these issues, the reason why you're having problems finding a partner is because that's what you think you deserve. If you're not in shape, your finances aren't in order, you don't have the confidence, you don't have the money to buy a fucking decent car or have your fucking shit together at your house, you think that the only person you deserve is a person who treats you like shit or a person who's gonna fuck around on you. I can't find the one. I need to find the one. You cannot find the one until you become the one. You want a woman who's loyal. You want a woman who's in shape. You want a woman who's going to take care of you. Well, are you a man for that woman? Stop drinking alcohol. Stop hoeing around. Stop watching porn. Stop masturbating. Make more money. Fucking look, I know I have a bunch of tattoos on my face and stuff, but I clean my shit every single day. Always clean shaven. Always fucking dialed in on my workouts. So, men, I'm from an era where everybody strived to make more money, make more muscle, be a better version of themselves. And now I walk around 14, 15, like I don't even see a single person in shape. You don't have to be in this good of shape as me, but at least something, bro. Pull-ups, push-ups, being able to run 5 miles, that's fucking standard. I mean, how are you taking care of your kids? How are you running and jumping with your kids? How are you going like any physical activity? If your wife wants to go on a hike, I mean, what's your sex life like? So, this podcast has been brought to you by only Grandmaster Gains and Grandmaster Gains' opinion. Sorry I cursed, but I'm very passionate about this subject because I have under 10 people in my life, 10 men that I actually respect. And I can count them in my hands. Seriously. Who have their actual, all around getting their shit together. Who have families or strong relationships, have kids, good businesses, aren't cheating on their wives. I can have intelligent conversations with them, are in shape. Somebody that you look up to, somebody that you can learn from, somebody that you want to be around. But these days, a man who's only concerned with what kind of watch he's wearing and what kind of girl he's hanging out with, when he's going to get the next pussy. I mean, if you have a girl and you're looking at fucking something else with your boys, that's fucking pathetic, dude. Like, what happened to honor? What happened to respect? What happened to opening the door for your girl? What happened to punching a motherfucker in the face because they said some shit about your wife? And now you're going around showing naked pictures of your own girl to your friends? It's pathetic, dude. We can't be doing this shit. Something has to change. I mean, I need more men to hang out with. I want to see more awesome fucking men. Me and my crew of 5 or 6 people can't be the only fucking people that are guiding the youth. Like I see women telling me, "Oh, where are the good men? Where are all the good men?" I'm like, I'm looking for them too. I'm fucking looking for them too. Please stop drinking. Get your shit together. Start working out. Behave yourself. Take care of your wife. Take care of your kids. Take care of yourself. And if you need help, hit me up. You know where to find me. Give me a fucking call, dude. I'll help you through this shit. Any problem? What problems are you having at home with your relationship, finances, business? I guarantee you the answer is very simple. Stop drinking alcohol. Get yourself in shape. Most of your problems will go away. I hope this helped. I hope this wasn't, well, fuck, I hope it was harsh. I hope it got you in your heart and soul. Because, like I said, dude, this is the first time in my life that I'm actually satisfied, happy, and I'm understanding what my purpose is and how to have a good, create a good life. And the answer is you have to live a life of service to other human beings. You need to establish yourself as a respectable, civilized human being the best version of yourself, physically, mentally, financially, and then offer it to the world, and then help people find happiness as much as you can. If you only focus on yourself, only focus on your own pleasures, you're not focused on happiness. Money, things, that's not happiness, that's just pleasure. This fucking Dr. Pepper, a juicy steak, fucking this, it's just pleasure. Going on vacation, that's just pleasure. True happiness is going to come from caring about other people, your kids, doing something good. True happiness comes from working hard for a good purpose. True happiness comes from being the best and physical, strongest version of yourself, mentally, physically, financially, as a father, as a husband. Start making people around you happy, and they'll start doing the same to you. Make sure that you and everybody around you is the best version of themselves. And then you will be one of the awesome people, one of the most awesome people in the world, around the most awesome people in the world. And how can you have a bad life if you're doing that? All right? To recap, stop drinking alcohol. Stop fucking around with random people. Stop doing drugs. Get in shape and develop some pain tolerance. Enough this, whoa, it's me, I'm fat, I don't have time, I don't have money, girls are hoes, blah, 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 blah. Stop being a bunch of bitches. Let's fucking do this. Let's get our shit together. I, myself, was a fucking loser until this year when I got my shit together. Alright? You guys can do it too. Grandmaster Gains, out for now.